and welcome to Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host for this show, and I am joined by Amar. And I thought I'm going to have a surprise guest today. Someone was willing to
Yeah,
join.
he has left out.
Okay,
Okay.
he dropped out. Probably have to check with him. He's not ready to be on the show.
So who was the man?
The person who created this video, right? The intro video that we played, right? He's the person. So I thought we can talk to him as well, provide him some
Okay.
appreciation for the work he has been doing, what he was trying, not prepared, and I was going to surprise him by putting him in the show.
Right,
But
right.
that's fine. Maybe you can.
Yeah, your voice is something low. You can speak
Oh,
some loudly.
really?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I was feeling.
Still is the same.
All right. Let me see if I can log into this one.
We can't hear you, Jack, now. It's buffering.
Is it better now?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So I was switching between different devices and trying to play
Yeah,
this intro. That might have been the reason.
maybe. By the way, any good news from your side?
Yes, you rightly got it out. So let me share that.
Yeah, sure, sure. We can share.
All right. So the guest who joined, so I was telling you about, right? I wanted to surprise him as well and also show to our audience where we are at right now. And the reason why I bring that up is our channel has become a member only channel now, just like Stop Now. The Experimental Lab is a separate entity, right? We have a separate channel. So we will try to get members in that, right? For the member only exclusive content. Uh, that is something I wanted to share right now. Let me pull up this channel thing. And I think we got an email from YouTube. So meanwhile, people who are...
Yeah, you showed yesterday that off-grid claim you have got for the channel, right?
Come again?
You shared email yesterday that something happened with your YouTube
Yeah,
because
that was again, right? So every time we have some copyright claim or something, right? The audio,
yeah,
the music, whatever that we play, and some of the times when we show any of our project profiles email, right? TCS or Cognizant email, then we are getting removed. So what I was planning to do is like make our channel as member only channel, so that those who join as members alone can view our daily show. So that way we can protect, and we don't have to keep this to all public, because more private and privacy issues and sensitive data and secrets are being revealed, right? So that is one thing, like we have to be very selective, and we are live streaming this, so we don't have any control. When somebody calls or when we share the screen, we had to show all those details. So that might become a problem for some of them. So that's why like we are trying to protect it. And what I am trying to show you is like we got this approval from YouTube, though they are being a strict headmaster kind of thing, monitoring and asking us to follow guidelines and do all sort of modifications and changes that needs to be done. But still, they just gave us the opportunity in the shortest span of time, like to be a member only channel. So now we are eligible for that. We need to set it up. And right now I'm just showing that like even our channel is live, and we can see that here. So we have to customize and upload some videos to welcome the members and all those things that we need to do. So that is one thing that's work in pipeline. And that is what like I was working on with one of our teammates like who joined, and he got surprised, and he doesn't want like to be on the live show, and probably he was not ready. So he said like, thanks for that. And yes, I am surprised, but I will join at some other point of time. Let's give him some space, and whenever he's ready, like they can join back. Meanwhile, let's get into these profiles, right? Again, in terms of the projects, we got an approval from the vendor IDC Technology, and Peter is getting onboarded like to the project through contract rather than on W-2, just like how I was explaining it before, right? So no matter what we do, we just talked about it yesterday as well. All the work you guys do goes in the drain, right? So at the end of the day, what is needed is they just want the candidate, selected candidate, to join the project. So that can happen only if we agree to it, right? So we have control on that as well. The candidate can decide to join or decline the offer. So that's what I was trying to do right now, and play with them, like saying that what they have to say if we are declining the offer. And this is exactly what has happened. I will share that as well. Okay, please share the requested doc ASAP, right? So they agreed to convert it to a contract, and now we are working on that.
That's good.
So that is something like it's a team.
If any candidate, after selecting, if any candidate had declined your offer, that's time the recruiter company will be in a losing position, right?
Yes, yeah, it's a loss for them, right?
And
again,
they will try hard to keep it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will not get any commission or any payment from the client side. Right, okay?
Yes, so it is a loss, right? So it is loss for the candidate, it's loss for even the client, because they spend time, like, right? So interviewing, and then like if the person is not joining, they selected someone, and if the person doesn't join after 2-3 weeks, then they have to go back again and redo the interview process, right? Or they might have selected 1 or 2 candidates, and they might have offered one person first, and if he declines, they'll go to the second person. That can also happen, but it's kind of a real pain for the recruiters, right? If you decline after getting selected, because it's the effort they put in, just like now how hard it is, right? Every day you are spending 2-3 hours replying to emails, talking to the client, talking to the recruiters. All that will go to waste. And most of these recruiters are working on commission basis, and some of them get paid full, again, a base salary kind of thing, 20,000 or 30,000 Indian rupees. And then on top of it, like they'll get paid for placing the candidate. So that is where like the struggle will be there for them.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, Uptikar is going to join.
Yeah, so let's.
Yeah, he can share some experience with us.
Hi, Amar.
Yeah, Uptikar.
So you are sucked into this show as well, Iftikhar. Welcome back again, right?
Thank you.
So, so the conversation we continued from yesterday, right? I was just talking to Amar on that, explaining what exactly is happening in terms of all the projects profile that we have placed, and also currently with Peter as well, right? So how the onboarding process happens, and you are aware of all those things right now. You are very familiar on that. I hope so, right? So just wanted to ask you this question. So what do you think, like, to continue the conversation that we had from yesterday?
Yesterday we left with what the things which is mishappening with employees. They are you talking about that?
Yeah, I will play this voicemail, right?
For the position of a project manager that we have opened with Wipro based just wanted to speak to you for 2 to 3 minutes. I would appreciate if you could give me a call. Appreciate that.
So this is where like we left, if you remember, right? So we were talking about like what exactly the recruiter is doing, and even the delivery head, like from the Wipro side, he might be in offshore in India, and literally they have some connection with these companies, right? These smaller companies, and they are trying to source candidates through them to avoid legal troubles, right? Just like how they are asking us like to provide green card, all the personal details. So that is one thing. And if you notice it, like the same thing can be applied to Peter as well, right? We were discussing yesterday on that, saying that all that we do right now goes to dustbin, right? It's just a trash unless the candidate accepts the offer. Right now, Peter has the upper hand, right? They agreed for $45 on W2 before the interview, right? The recruiters from the IDC Technology who submitted to TCS, and then the interview happened. So all that RTR confirmation, right to represent, and rate confirmation, all those things doesn't matter, right? Once the PNC Bank approves, they want this candidate, now they have to provide an offer. Instead of providing the offer, they are jumping the gun and doing the background verification. When they asked all this document, and also they negotiated like to accept the rate for $43 from 45 to 43. We said for everything, yes. And now like we are playing the game, right? We said like, no, I don't want like to work on W2. If you can give me on contract, I will join. Now they are in a limbo, right? Because the client has selected us.
Correct.
So they want us, right? If they don't get us, they have to go back to the client and say like, oh, the candidate declined the offer, and they will not get another opportunity, right?
Right.
So unless it is their candidate, the client will say like, no, we'll look for some other candidate, some other vendor, or they will give the offer to somebody else. So they will lose money as well, right? So it is a business for
Right.
them. So that's why like they are coming back saying that, okay, whatever that is, right? Now we can negotiate, and they agree to give it on contract. And also without even giving the contract, they want like to do the background, which is not right.
Mhm.
They're talking about what is right and what is wrong. I have no issues in offshore model or any particular person or company. We are not targeting anyone. We are talking about the entire system, how the entire system is being exploited and being corrupt. We all know that, right? So when it comes to law, there are always loopholes. So every other companies are trying to use that loophole and try to get mileage and get what they want, right? How do I make money by different means? So that is what is happening here. And we are playing that game. We are having fun and we are experimenting on that. And we will try to see like how far we can go on this. Let's see if we are going to get any calls. Already I played that voicemail, and I think we missed the call as well. The recruiter is trying to reach as well. Probably I'll try to make sure we are able to talk to him.
Okay.
So meanwhile, okay, here we go. We are getting a call. Let me take that one. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Siva. This is Shabro from Triveni IT.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, Siva, we had a conversation yesterday for the job opportunity as a job like Agile Scrum Master. So, like, is this the right time to talk with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so like you have shared your resume with me. So I have checked your resume and I have already, shared a job description with you. So if I'm talking about the job, so this job location is Charlotte, North Carolina, and the client is Moody's, which is the implementation, and there's an end client which is Bank of America.
Okay.
Yeah, and this position is open for W2. So are you comfortable to work on W2?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Great. So, like, may I know that what is your work authorization?
Green card.
You're on green card. That's great. So, we had a conversation first of all. So, like, I just want to know from your side that do you have any Scrum certification in Save and
Yes, I do. But before that, like, tell me, what is your name? You said.
May I know the expectation of yours? How much you're expecting on W2?
What is the best you have?
I do have best is 60 to 65.
Okay, but one of your colleague, he confirmed a different rate, right? That's why I'm asking you, like, what is your name?
My name is Shabnur.
Shabnur Malik. Okay. So where are you from?
Yes. I'm from Triveni IT.
Where is that located?
Yeah. So it is located in Triveni IT 71 Union A, 2008, 2004, New Jersey.
Okay. So I'm asking you, where are you located? Are you in New Jersey?
Yes.
Oh, come on. You don't have to lie to me, right? Tell me that. Like, if you are in offshore, I can understand your voice is not sounding like very clear.
Okay, so you are asking that I'm in New Jersey or not, right?
Yes.
No, I'm not located in New Jersey right now.
So where are you located right now?
I'm in India right now.
Which part of India? Where in India? I'm also from India. You know that, right?
India, in New Delhi.
Oh, New Delhi. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Then why do you like put your company address as New Jersey, right? You can put your New Delhi address, right?
No, actually the thing is that this company registered in US. So that's the reason like we have put the address of New Jersey also only.
Okay. And how do you call from the US number?
Our company has provided all the credential information to us so that we can recruit and place the person who live in US to the Bank of America or another client. We had multiple clients with us, so we are conducting the interviews.
Okay. So how do you like
Yes.
get paid, right? Yeah. Are you working as the recruiter for how long?
I do have the experience in 1 year and above.
Okay. You just started 1 year. All right.
Yeah.
So do they pay you well, or is it based on commission? If you place me, then you get paid. Is that how it works?
It's not like company has given me a salary, and also like if you have completed the interview, then there is some incentive which is credited in my salary. So there is some procedure I in here.
Okay. So how many people work in your
Yeah.
company?
Because there are so many persons who work in a company, but I don't know that how much candidate is working with the right now.
So you are not working in the office? Is that like an office, or you are working from home?
I'm working remotely.
Oh, okay, you're working remote. So I can hear a lot of background noise. That's why like I asked. If you are in office.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not an office. I'm working remotely right now.
Okay. So can I ask you some personal question, if you don't mind?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. So what do you need from me, right? So you asked all this information, right, for this client, and definitely do you think like this is legal, right? You are misrepresenting by saying that you are in US in the email and using the address and the phone number of US. And how do I trust that you are not scamming or you're not doing fraud?
The thing is that first of all, like if the company, if we are like working with any company, so we use that company name, not our name, right? First of all, and secondly, the thing is that like we are recruiting right now, so we are we are calling you or we are mailing you regarding a job opportunity as for Triveni IT. Like I'm not recruit you. Triveni has given access to us so that we can mail you or call you regarding a job opportunity so that we can place you with our client.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate, right? So I appreciate your honesty, and I really like the way you told everything. But my question is, don't you think like this is illegal, right? To misrepresent.
I'm really sorry, but there is no. I'm really sorry, but there is no any illegal things. Like there is legal, and there is the part of my job, and there is like if you know about the recruiting and if you Google it, so it will be legal, not illegal. We are not asking any information to you so that you will asking that you will claim that I'm working illegally. We are not asking any of your bank account or any other information from your side.
Then how you will pay me, right? So you are asking me to come on W2, right? If I don't give my bank account details, how will you pay me my salary? Like, who's going to pay me the salary?
Yeah, let me tell you. First of all, like when I submit your profile to the client, right? Client will reach you, and client is located in US. So client will talk with you, which is implementation Modis, which is located in US only, and then like a Bank of America will take your interview, and after that Bank of America will take, or Modis will take all your information of your personal information. So whenever you get the call, or you can if you want to give the face-to-face interview, you can visit Bank of America office, which is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So you can visit there, you can give their interview, so your doubt will be clear.
Perfect. Yeah, you are coming to the point in a logical way. So in this process, right? So you are a middleman then. So where do you come into this picture, right? So once Moody's or Bank of America is going to conduct interview and they are going to offer me, what is the logic in working with you? How do you get to make money in this? And why should I go through you? Why should I submit resume through you?
Actually, the thing is that there is a process. Like Bank of America is not coming to you to hire you. So they what they are doing, they just hire a company, or like hire an implementation. So they will give their person to them. So they are not having that much of time to hire the person directly, so they can find the interview on Monster or Dice or anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
So they are conducting any company or anything. So they will give the suitable candidate to them, so that they will get the interview and placed in that, and they are working accordingly to the Bank of America or any other client.
Okay, so it is the fault of Bank of America, right? So it's not you
Yes.
can't you don't have to worry about these things. And do you collect any of my personal information?
No, I do have your resume with me, and when you are comfortable with this job description, and when you are comfortable with rate part, then I will share one RTR with you, where I need some basic information from your side, like your full name, and whenever you are ready to give the interview, and your date of birth, like DD and MM only, not YYY we need. And also we need your last 4 digit of SSN number, not the full SSN number, just last 4 digit.
Why do you need that?
For the submission purpose, we need to do that, because we can't submit your profile without some SSN number.
So with that SSN number, you enter that in a system or somewhere like in the vendor management system?
Actually, the thing is that when I submit the profile to the client, so when I submit your profile to the manager will submit your profile to the client. So they needed the SSN number of last 4 digits. System is asking for the submission that you have to put SSN number of last 4 digits. So we are needing that, and then after that the profile will be submitted to the client only.
Okay, so I give you
some software and all.
Okay, I give you any 4 digit, right? How do you know that it is my SSN? Is there a way you can validate that?
The thing is that I don't know about that very honestly, but when you are giving the interview, whenever client is asking for you to know full, whenever you get selected and client is asking you full of SSN number, so you have to provide that. So if you provide us incorrectly, so it might get a wrong impression of yours, that client candidate has given out a wrong SSN number, which is not good for us, for you as well.
Okay. So what relation you? Okay, what relation your company has with Moody's?
I'm really sorry, but I do not have that information with me. I can't provide that. I'm really sorry for that.
Oh, okay. No worries. Again, thank you, Shabnur. It was nice talking to you. All right. So I will Talk to you later. I have a meeting to attend. Talk to you later. Bye.
Like I just need to confirm that whether you are comfortable or not, like for submittal of your profile or not.
I have to think about it and I will let you know.
Yeah, you can,
So,
maybe
okay, let me ask you, right? Don't freak out, right? If you come to know that like I'm recording this conversation, what will be your reaction?
Okay.
No, I'm just asking, right? Am I allowed to record the conversation?
You want recording?
No.
You want to record my life, right?
Yes. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can record. Like I'm not, doing some, any illegal work, so you can record it.
Okay. No, I'm just checking. I'm kidding, man. Don't worry. You take care.
No, you can record. I'm not doing any illegal work, so I don't if you
Yes.
if you want to record,
I was joking, right? Absolutely, right? So you are doing your job. You are doing your part, right? You are trying to place candidates and everybody. I have spoken to many recruiters. I know that. I was trying to see like how is your training, because you are young person, I believe, right? How old are you? In your 20s, right?
I'm 25.
Okay, yeah, I understood that. Like, yes, thank you again. We'll talk again later.
Sure, no issues. You can talk me.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. So the website is not there. I was trying to look up for the website. Okay, so both the site is not available. Triveni US is not there. .com is also not there as per there. So this was a long conversation I had. He is a young chap, right? So that is why like I wanted to probe this with him. And thankfully, we have to thank this gentleman. He was patient enough and he explained everything. So what do you
Yeah,
think?
we got lots of information from him.
Yeah, so it is Iftikhar, right? Tell me, like, what do you think about this call?
This guy is very honest, but at the background, you never know unless you're on the board. That is my assumption. But this guy was trying his best to answer honestly what all questions that he have asked.
See, that is the main problem, right? So the person who's doing this job, for him, he has been trained and he's a young chap. He has been told like, this is the process. You're working in IT industry. You have to call the candidates and get the details, submit it in the system. That's your recruiter job. And he is doing his job. How does he know that like it is illegal? He doesn't know that, right? So even if we explain it to him, he will be scared and he will talk to his manager and they'll say like it's bullshit, some other, move on, leave that candidate, and that's what they will say. And the beauty in this also, right? In Shiva's profile, he is reaching out for Bank of America and you have submitted the resume to him, right? After that, like after a 4 or 5 conversation in the email, he called, right? He doesn't even look in the resume, it looks like. We just presented the resume saying that like he's working in Bank of America presently. How can a person who's working currently can be hired for the same company in a different...
That's true, you're right.
How horrible and pathetic, right? The life is so horrible for me right now. Can't you just look at the resume, the person who is working in the same thing, like you are saying all these things? And he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know his boss, who's the owner, how big the company is. And he was a little bit hesitant, but he did share about He's getting some base salary, and also I'm 100% sure if we make a friend out of him and talk to him more, he will say like how much he is getting paid as well. So then
Yeah.
in the next call we can do that. So that's one thing, like I found it like very interesting, and how this industry operates and how we can expose these things. All that we can think of
Mhm.
is the fun way to complete is always Iftikhar, the translation is what you are going into in the voicemail. So
Mhm.
how many content decide month from talent anytime? How are you? Actually, content today reporting manager role. All right, let me play that and
Hey Manikandan, this is Manpreet from Talent Anytime. How are you? Actually, Manikandan, today you show me your interest for a role like a regulatory reporting manager role. So the duration is a 6-month contract basis and the location for this is a New Jersey, Jersey City. So if you are interested, then please let me know. So I discuss the rate part with you, and after that I submitted it profile to my manager. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
okay, that's a nice sweet voice. She left a voicemail and the Google cannot get the name properly. So that's all for today. Again, we'll continue with this experiment, the daily show, with more fun, and also as I was explaining it in the start to Amar, we have become a member only channel as well, Iftikhar. So we will raise funds and through membership, and people who join us as a member will get exclusive content, and they will get to see like more explosive content and secrets of big corporates and the interviews that we give.
Right.
So with that, I'm signing off for today.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.